pretty, but it's the best they can do. Brave, though. Oh, the adjustment from Brave! It's just perfect. He wants this done. He wants to move on from this game. As now Benkai, Devi, and Shiba facing down Izzy in middle. Pain Shell comes in as a swing from the right side. There it is, Brave again. That's 3 now. As Benkai and Shiba, it's all on you two.
Have to turn this around. They have to find something that they can act upon here. Actually, all 3 members of SuperMassive Blaze committed towards B's site.
But Brave,
he's
down another. Brave, it's an ace to close it out! To keep SMB alive. Brave goes above and beyond for the boys. Steps up when needed most. And I cannot believe the end to that game.
Absolute madness. PaperX came out on map 1 and showed me and allow PaperX to kind of overextend. Speaking of that, Forsaken straight up towards lobby, and actually the ping's going to get out the Pora. Forsaken finds the opening.
Yeah, but it's the rest of it that's a problem as well. That B hit is still finding very little success. Shiba even going to claim Turco, and it's down to 2, and they're already the walking wounded. Nice and Brave are going to have to do something quite miraculous in this one, and it's not going to happen. Very clean start for PaperX there. Timing.
I think he just missed that. They're walking onto site here.
Yeah, he just missed that timing. And he's still going to get 1, which is incredible value for this. And Izzy's made a meal of it. Gets caught on the way out, trying to move around to the site. And look at this. I've got to say it. PaperX look absolutely on today. And Russ is now buried as well.
Wow.
That's the bonus converted PaperX. It will mean they're aware of where they can sit. And it does at least give SMB the step towards the site. Is he leading the way? Mindfreak at the back. Pinged out. He knows it. Oh, wait. Okay, good positioning from Russ to make sure that was going to be picked up. A Divine. Nice little high flash. Does find 1. Follow-up not going to happen. The jump peak was a little off kilter. And now we have Benkai. A 1v2 presented. He just got the first out of the third. They line up! Oh my. My heart skipped a beat, but Pora claims it. Players towards Longblade. No, they're still around here. They will commit to this Forsaken. He looked like he was about to turn the flash, but actually the timing's just off by a fraction of a second. And SMB will strike in that time. And now they want to get that site under wraps, but we did have the early lean off the back of that initial information. Shiba is still here, but Brave cracks open the site. That's huge. And now once again, Mindfreak in an unwinnable scenario. If they wanted to off it, that does force out the Seekers. And they're actually gonna, no, it's a whiff. It's a horrible whiff. No. Again, yes, Pora has great aim. We all know that. Anyone who's got a pair of eyes knows that.
Well,
I mean,
I'll tell you who didn't have a pair of eyes in that situation. Devi.
Yeah, he's got the hand warmers just on. He's been copying the style. It's a nightmare.
It's a bit throwy.
It's a bit throwy. It happens. It's rough when you see it happen in a game like this, because it's enough to make you frustrated. It's enough to take that confidence away from a player, and we've seen what can happen with Devi when he's on a good game. So hopefully that doesn't, echo throughout. But Forsaken is still alive, and there's still 30 seconds. Brave towards the side. He's still alive, and you can see there's still danger with Forsaken, but it's nothing compared to the 4 that now still stand for SMB. It's over the additional player off the back of the information or lack of contact on A. Here are those ults coming out, though. Gonna pop a few, but Izzy's on the side now. He's in trouble here. 70 HP, has to get out of dodge. He can't. Devi takes a riskier peek to find him, and he reaps the rewards. And now there's going to be the Blade Storm coming out as well. Forsaken's there, Benko's there. When the right read's in the right place, they get the frags, they hone in on C-Long, and it's shut.
Alarmbot in Garage, they're going to know about this before it comes. They know that they can't be coming up from C-Long in particular. But they're just through Garage. Again, Turco has to give this up, because I think the plan was for him to lay that wall and get out of there. But man advantage for SMB in the retake.
Yeah, but look at the damage chipped away at. Not too much, but enough to maybe pull attention. I'm trying to look at these post-plant positions. Quite deep towards Garage. Maybe we want to take that space back. Yeah, Mindfreak. This is a really risky fight. You're now just in a tunnel. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And now here we go. Springboard off the back. SMB want the side back. Devi sitting at long still. Only 1 flash. The next one's up in 30. You're not going to get much more than that. I hope you get some value. It didn't get what he wanted. Smoke's still up. Izzy wants to get that to halfway, and he might be able to do it. Devi's going to find 1, though. And it's all falling to pieces. But Izzy will not be moved. The defuse comes in right under their noses.
What a fantastic turnaround.
It's pretty much the forward 2. Devi, Forsaken. Flash goes in. He knows Brave's close, but Russ is still fine. And the swing out from Brave. Hey, Xantares peak, Brave peak. I mean, make it a Ferrari peak. PaperX are holding this down. That's important. Wall goes through. Izzy, though, up on top, still looking for more. Trying to divide, slice into manageable pieces. But the time, it's dwindling, and they ain't got much left of it now. Turco knows he's out of time, out of options. He may drag some to the grave with him, but this one's done for. PaperX make it back now. 2 in a row. Shiba.
So close with that.
Shiba, there was like 3 of them just around that corner, but the KJ ult, they have to respect it.
Now, post-farm wise, Shiba only has 1 shot dart left. The lockdown will get them onto site. Again, Gravity well, they're going to make sure they're able to buy enough time to outlive this lockdown, Lauren.
And now we go. Russ, that is a huge fight to win. There's still Benkai here. Keep in mind, ticking over Mindfreak's flank. There it is. Good for 1. That's okay. It's not too bad. You'll put your life on the line for that, but now defuse. Timing is everything. You can get it just about halfway. Smoke will dissipate beforehand. Denial. Shiba, huge pick up of a kill. Finding Turco is just the cherry on top of the cake. Fell off that. SMB just have to wait to see what comes through that wall, and already one's made it up towards Zai. Russ is on the other side of this. Devi on towards Long, couple on towards Sewer, but Russ actually swings around, finding Forsaken, but it's a quick trade for Devi. Is he on the back of the side? Turco's there as well, and now they're going to have an instant watch of both pushing up from Sewer. There it is. And then the late play towards Long, interesting, okay. Drop down, first in, no trade, nothing. It was just Izzy left to rot, just, what? What is this for a retake? No trades, no timing, no spacing. Forsaken will laugh that up every day of the week. Having a nightmare now. Okay, and there's the Explorer on the other side. Exactly what we expected, and Forsaken's whiffed it. And actually, somehow it still worked out okay for SMB. This is you've got being gifted a platter of a round. It's all there for you, and just a couple of weird exchanges. And it's fallen to pieces, 20 seconds. PaperX, can you make up for an absolute fumble of an opportunity there yourselves? And here we go. Ult's coming out online. Denial of the spike plant. Going to be going through. Shiva tries to get aggressive to try and find some space. Mind free. This is a round I'm soon to forget. You can see the pressure on these two sides. SMB is counting their lucky start to push players over towards C. One flash comes in. It's a high flash. It's going to catch on the pop as well. Benkai can slip towards the back of the platform. Benkai swings out. This is exceptional work and the correct read.
No alarm bot to actually confirm this here, so Brave will be called upon. Oh, it just pops ahead of the flash.
Okay, Brave's actually really got a clean fight on that. I thought the follow-up was going to be there. Brave had it all in front of him. How did Mindfreak win that? I have no idea, but it's a 4v3 and the spike will be planted on the C site. Now look at the retake. You have two players very close by towards CT, but that Jet is still a fair way off. Izzy slowly working back in through B. That'll take a second, so time will have dwindled by then.
They found another one.
And untradeable too. Oh no, Izzy and Turco, what can you do with this? It's all on you two now to make something happen. Turco looking above that smoke, catches Benkai off guard. Great start. Has to be quick on this though. It cannot take too long. Turco now clears towards Long. It's on site though. Shiba right there. Izzy falls. It's Shiba. And PaperX pick up map one in fashionable style. Adjusted roles here and there. For now, we have to wait and see. SuperMassive Blaze on the defending side, and of course PaperX on the attacking side, but they are a map to the good for PaperX, doing very well. As Izzy put under a lot of pressure over by Madonna, and set on vacation already. 1-for-1 trade out goes through, but the site is theirs, and wait a minute, Russ is walking away, feeling a little worse for wear.
Brave found a kill in response though, taking the full Shiba now, actually going to upgrade to the Sheriff. And Turco will find a head. Devi and Benkai now called upon the last two standing. Try and recover this here.
It's going to be tricky, yeah, especially with that shot coming in, pushing Benkai even further back, puts it all to Devi. They should be able to start that defuse now, but three players on just body block duty. Don't let him get in here. The flash actually didn't find either of them, and the first shot does, but good work from SMB. Good retake on the site. So the utility noted, Izzy now in danger, but Izzy actually going to grab one on the way out. He's got a perfect readjust. I thought that was on. Izzy just going to try and keep himself away from those Seekers for a second, allow Brave maybe to catch his cross here. Turco's on the site as well. Brave does catch the cross. That's a great shot towards Shiva, but perfect trades coming out from Devi. Gets himself towards the site. The spike's been lost. Now he has to fight against the odds, which he's still doing. Devi is putting in heavy lifting here.
Benkai finally coming through double doors. Russ down to 27 HP. He's got to be careful on stairs here. Pora finally in position to back him up.
He has to let Benkai work here. Benkai needs to be a little bit more proactive in my mind in this one, because look at the HP on Devi.
They're waiting for a flash here. I think they're waiting for the flash.
This actually could be so good for timing. They're right next to each other!
Oh my god!
Peekaboo! What a terrible surprise for Russ. Benkai, perfect timing, and this is still doable. Pora, yeah, he may only have that Spectre, but the HP is low, and that's a great shot. Could be now, but I still want to see what Turco gets up to. Close flash reveals nothing. There's through B main, a laboured fight in towards middle. It does eventually fall into the favour of Pora. Little top up on the HP. Three players very present in mid, and they've got the fourth kind of in support. They are all over the map right now. Forsaken needs a big round. He can only get one. If there was two, then game on, but they are at the back side of sight by Pillar.
Izzy now closer and closer. That wall will go up, but the Seekers will confirm. I think they already know. 4-3 on site. Actually, Benkai caught sleeping. Mindfreak will be noted as well. Call upon Devi. Mindfreak's trying to recover this in a 2v4. And the spike in a very precarious position.
You're going to need some big boy headshots. And Mindfreak's not finding him. Devi with a quick flash. Chases it down. It has to be a quick kill on the backside. Gets away with his life. And actually, bear in mind, this is now a 2v2. It becomes viable and possible. Devi, though, going to try and get Turco down. He can't win the fight. And now Mindfreak's in all kinds of danger. Russ on the front. And on the right side, Turco. And that spike still just out of reach. Clock not favorable to them right now. Eats the flash. More time being bought. 10 seconds is all he's got. Try and pick your poison. Looks like he's going to be trying to play the time. No one is peeking, just double checking, no one's planting. I love this push and pull from either side. SMB make it to 5. So they're still worried that maybe there's a player lurking around there. This will buy time, cost time on the retake now, but spike to be planted. Look at the post plants. Just two towards the side here, two sitting way deeper.
Shiba playing deep enough as well to make use of those shock darts he still has available. Forsaken going to be called upon here, but Russ actually finds Divide with some shot darts of his own to come in. Forsaken will fall as well.
Now Benkai and Chiba, yeah, this is a problem. It's all falling apart. These are individual fights. There's no crossfires. There's no punish on these picks. The rest of the gang all just around the corner here, so they now know what's coming their way. Izzy just fires off a shot, hoping for the best. Timing is everything, and does he just get the pixel out of place? Counts timing right, he gets the pixel. It's Mind Freak. Instant trade. Divide is right there. Divide is firmly becoming a favorite player of mine, but it's Forsaken on the side who's doing the work as well. He's not alone in this, though. Wants to push deeper. Does, loses it. Russ is right by the try box. What a play from Russ!
Financial discussion, but Russ actually with the operator. I didn't even spot that with this purchase.
I mean, they are just...
Pora looking sharp now.
Yeah, Pora's mad. After map 1, maybe just thinking, nah, not going to be messing around anymore. Finally goes down to Benkai, but they need a little more. They're still not winning out on the sites directly, so again, this is that mid-control. You're punching the players in between pretty much, but it can be filled. The gap can be closed. Mind Freak, though, could get a big punish.
Oh my
Russ still
God.
checks. Okay, Russ, fair enough. Yeah, close it out, bud, as well. Why not? Just put the icing on the cake. 10-1.
On the side of Russ was invested.
Okay, Shiba now forced out of the angle slightly, so
There you go.
you can see SMB getting a little bit closer, but there it is. Lockdown comes down. Mind Freak does find Pora. Russ is now caught as well. This is the first time we're really seeing a better look on this retake. Forsaken makes his debut, and it's not bad. It's only a 1, but it sets up the rest. Divine and Mind Freak there. 10-2. Again, though. Still a chance if Forsaken's going to do more of that. All right. Finding Pora, and Pora's been on. He has been actually on one. SMB on stopping, though. Brave's going to lean on forward, just oozing confidence. The double stack, though, towards main is going to be a bit of a weird one to handle. Brave's still going to find Divide. Leaving old Forsaken kind of on his own, maybe until he gets that support, maybe from Mind Freak coming over, but Spike's going to be going down, and what a curious round we have. The post plants will be a little weird.
Indeed. Shiba will find initially some information, but Brave will find Forsaken. Shiba now. Come on, buddy. Find one. Nah, it's not going to happen. Mind Freak, the last one to deal with.
One, no more. There it is, SMB. It's a clean-cut victory on map 2. All in, excluding the Cypher. Pora, yes, he's over towards that A side, but that's fine, as Turco's already won the fight towards Divine. Now mid's wide open. All these rotations are now super labored and so far apart from each other. Forsaken is on red alert. He's got 3 players around this corner, and 1 closing in around the back. He's got nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. SMB are on it today. Now Pora can be the one to catch those rotations, or in trying to flank in middle. It all slots into place, aside from Shiba.
It's beautifully done there. Actually, yeah, Shiba was unnoted initially from the nade, but it comes through and it will be a prime gaming flawless.
It's all on you now. They're running your way. You have 5 players stampeding forward. 1 down. He gets attacked on the second. The slow goes in, tries to set up Divide, but it's Forsaken. Dragging them down with him. You're not going to pass, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Izzy will be shut down at the start. That's in mid once again, so another bread and butter round for Supermassive Blaze to at least try and find some control in mid.
No time.
Brave will, yeah, actually Brave and Pora will fall in quick succession there. Shiba will find a third as well, but Russ good for the trade. Russ actually the last man standing, so he can do any further damage here to the side of Paper X.
1, that's it. That's all he's going to get. We're back. This is Heaven Control, so this could be hard. You've still got so many players here. Yeah, the lockdown's going to come in, but how much they get forced away. There's still a little bit of playable area up there, and Turco's going to just thrive among it. 3 more seconds, and he can get back to where he wants to be. But for now, they ain't that fussed about this Mind Freak moving around as well. Just gets absolutely eaten alive. Down to 1, Divide. That op has found nothing. No value in this one yet. This has been the perfect adjust. Perfect lean towards A.
Still 2, again, Mind Freak up here towards stairs and Divide with that operator towards B main. Still 2 to hold down the 4. Mind Freak actually was spotted. The gravity were perfect actually for the first, but Turco in position to trade and get the res.
Divide makes value just before position gets really revealed. The intent fully known, and he needed it, but Turco denies it. What a shot from him. Massive impact this round as Benkai. We know he's been playing towards that A side, so his rotation's a little further away. Position now fully, everyone knows where he's at. On the switch up, still isolates Russ. Goes for the forward, can't get it. Brave is there. And SMB now back-to-back rounds on the board. Benkai could be in a spot up bother, but Divide isn't playing from the rafters. Catches Izzy on the push-up. And that's going to slow progress. SMB going to have to work out how to try and pry these players out of these slightly deeper positions. The flash doesn't land. The repeat's good for Divide, but he doesn't land the shot. That time, it's still not hitting. It's Mind Freak going down, and Divide's now fallen. He had so many bites of the cherry. Benkai! What a round from him. He still needs more, though. Turco still looming, lingering up top. Jump peak's great. He has done so much. The support should be here. Forsaken should get his back. Turco shouldn't cause any more problems, but it's still Turco. That's 1. Needs to find 2 more.
30 seconds left.
Benkai on pillar, he knows that. Shiba up top, maybe not so aware. And now Turco Maybe considering that's to mask the sound of the drop. He should know, but Benkai en route through CT. They're all going up and away we go. Brave though waiting, gets set up for one. That's a good first pick up towards Forsaken. Izzy is by his side and PaperX getting right back away from this.
The problem being though, Brave was close enough to hear this, and now Russ in mid, potential to flash out here. Benkai actually going to play lurk here behind the turret. But there's still two people in position. It's Pora and Turco still on A site here to hold down. And another tripwire invested on A main.
Yeah, they didn't do enough to pull these rotations that deep or that long. They made a bit of contact, lost a player, and then started running. Pora can just sit and wait for this. I'm not impressed by this at all. Mind Freak's gone. Benkai, your last one standing. Yeah, that wasn't good enough to shake SMB at all. They are happy enough. They instantly read that retreat. You're going to really understand this now. Forsaken, has he been considered well enough? They've got to be so aware, no they're not. And this is a huge problem, it's just fallen to pieces down here. Forsaken could overextend on that if he wanted to. Decides against it, leaning towards that B side. Look how deep they're holding on this Russ. That Cypher sitting is slightly deeper, but Russ is going to play forward. There's two players here, he's going to get one. He gets the second, the third evades, but already damage has been done. It's a 2v2 now.
There's at least one here. I don't know if two audio cues were given away, but they've got free access to B site here.
Shiba just going to sit himself
30
up here.
seconds left.
Turco will be his first challenge if he wants to push deeper. I doubt he does. Just be on bodyguard duty for that spike to go down and try and sit towards the rafters. Works up the back of the utility with the KJ, that's lovely. Pora couldn't quite catch him in the back, so now there's an opening. Pora has to push forward, finds attack, not the frag, and Benkai again, they're going to shut the book on this round. PaperX right back in it, they're finding answers now. Behind that, it's
30 seconds left.
very offset timing. And the double stack now, pop flash is perfect. Turco is just set in motion, couldn't ask for anything better. Nice to live, but they couldn't handle. Mind Freak on the swing, going to take down two and puts Brave in a bad spot here. Tries to look towards heaven, but one's already slipped towards sight. He has got Izzy coming through on CT, and that's going to catch Forsaken on the cross. And Izzy's still right there, and he will not be moved. And it's now a big round for SMB. They're starting to get towards those double digits here. Let's see if he can make something of it. Divide's going to have to wait patiently. He's going to have to hear the audio cues, because one set through, they're in someone else's problem, but Shiva is Forsaken. It's a shutdown. 4 players back-to-back fall for SMB, and they can't make it back in. Russ is locked out by so much, and what a way to turn it around for PaperX. They've perfectly crafted something there, maybe just for the back of that ult, however they wanted to play it out. Maybe that was the pause leading, and we just want a round on the board, a fail-safe plan, and that might have been it.
Really well coordinated. Again, getting 2 players into Mail just to be there at the edge of that lockdown.
Spectre's coming out. That's okay. Turco and Izzy are still okay for the purchase, but Brave no way. That's one he can't make more of. I thought he could have just strayed and prayed on that, but he couldn't. And now they're going to flood on through. You can see SMB want to just close that gap, try and get as close as possible. PaperX like, oh, whoa. That's a lot of you. We're going to just chill out for a second.
Again, the timing's not there though. They can't capitalize on this pressure on the other side of the map, and also Pora's utility still in place to just confirm that that's not the case. He will actually head back towards A, but PaperX, they wait behind it, anticipating the res. Potentially, is he good for 2 headshots though? Forsaken finally responds, but a man advantage firmly in place for SMB and Russ.
Like down, get into this post plant. Wait, Pora's going ahead. Whoa, no way. Pora just walks out. Forsaken even a little baffled, but he gets himself healed up. A little bit of better position, pops the ult and gets ready to go.
What's happening in the back lines? I look at this. Shiba's got this wall up to slow down towards screen.
They funneled him, man. This is...
They have to come through this choke point. Either that or heaven window.
And it looks like now's the time. Straight on through. Izzy's the first one, put his life on the line. Mind Freak catches him mid-air, drags him down, and they're all just holding. Benkai's got 3 players around this corner. He's got crossfires. He's got support, but he's only got 1. Trades come in. It's a 1 for 2, as now Brave is your last one alive. Divide goes in. Mind Freak stops him.
Brave now considering this possibility.
Oh, Shiba's going to walk right into the spree 5 for Brave. He heard just enough of the steps. Brave's found Shiba, and now Benkai and Mind Freak are sweating. This is panic stations everywhere. Benkai feels surrounded because he is. Russ has got him. There is no way SMB are going to do it like this. Mind Freak now in a 1v3. They've got rifles. They're geared up. They're ready to go. Izzy, the first challenge. Mind Freak passes it. He needs more. Divide goes up. He has to put everything into this. He does not.
Can he slip into spawn? No way.
This is it.
Oh my god!
Right next to each other! Russ, it was just a jump scare coming through that! SMB might have given themselves just that lifeline needed, but Benkai's still fighting. He finds Russ and they're not giving up just yet. They fashioned together the best buy they can. It's got light armor. It's got Guardians. It ain't pretty, but it's the best they can do. Brave though. Oh, the adjustment from Brave! It's just perfect. He wants this done. He wants to move on from this game. As now Benkai, Divine, and Shiba facing down Izzy in middle. Pain Shell comes in as a swing from the right side. There it is, Brave again. That's 3 now. As Benkai and Shiba, it's all on you two.
Have to turn this around. They have to find something that they can act upon here. Actually, all 3 members of SuperMassive Blaze committed towards B site.
But Brave,
walking right.
He's found another. Brave, it's an ace to close it out! To keep SMB alive. Brave goes above and beyond for the boys. He steps up when needed most. And I cannot believe the end to that game.
Absolute madness. PaperX came out on map 1 and showed me, justifying why they're here, why they're able to put up such a fight against Vision Strikers. You can see what it means on the face of them. Absolute heartbreak. But SMB, I gotta say, a win out in a series that I didn't see even going the distance.